Yes. What is up, CTC family? Chase That Coin here. And today on Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight week, we want to quickly look at the BTC chart, see where we're going. I know that this market has people a little bit bipolar with their thinking. You know, the first sign of green, we're back, and the bulls are back. The first sign of red, the bearish market continues to a lot of people. So what we want to do is just look at it, see where I think it's going to go. All right. We're also going to quickly look at Zcash, which pumped due to a Coinbase listing. And we're going to talk about some of the catches that come with that and what that means for other privacy coins within the cryptocurrency space. But firstly, I want to touch on, you guessed it, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Yes, this is my cryptocurrency channel, but I am going to talk about this briefly. All right, so let us get into it. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, currently Deontay Wilder is the WBC reigning champion. If I'm not mistaken, he has 8 or 9 title defenses. Okay. Tyson Fury is what they call the lineal champion. All right, which means he's the man who beat the man who beat the man. All right. So in boxing, boxing is I like boxing, but boxing gets a little confusing because it's hard to watch for like normal people. One, because the way boxing is set up, champions could easily duck other champions. All right. There's multiple belts in one division. So if you think that you're the man, a lot of people want to see you get all the belts. All right. Usually there's like 4 or 3, whatever belts in each division. Right. So people want you to get all the belts and you'll be considered undisputed champion. All right. Now, the way boxing is set up, it allows people to do a lot of ducking. And I don't want to talk about this through the whole video. But Tyson Fury is the lineal champion. All right. He beat Vladimir Klitschko, which was the reigning undisputed champion, heavyweight champion. All right. He was also the lineal champion. So for 10 years, right? So, he had Vladimir Klitschko had a very long reign, and Tyson Fury beat him. Now, Tyson Fury, when he was going through some stuff in his personal life, he was drinking a lot, and he was doing coke, and he was going through something because maybe that wasn't the thing that he necessarily needed. It was something that, okay, he was the champion, but it wasn't it wasn't probably what he was really looking for in life. So he was still depressed and different things. So he was drinking a lot. But back then, I mean, some of you guys may have seen it, but in my opinion, yes, it wasn't a good edge, but that is one of the things that gave Tyson Fury his edge. He was drinking and doing all that stuff back then. All right. That's why he was he's an animated guy, but he was even more so tough and animated. He took a little break, which boxers do sometimes. He took a little break. He came back. He is still the lineal champion, even though he doesn't have any belts like the WBC, WBO, IBF. He doesn't have any of those belts, but he's still the lineal champion. All right. Now, a lot of people, Deontay Wilder's style, if you from a visual, they're both awkward fighters. All right. Tyson Fury, in his head, he has his head made up that he's like Muhammad Ali or Floyd Mayweather Jr. And for his size, he definitely does move very well. But there's no way that I see Tyson Fury being able to beat Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's style is very much so unconventional. Deontay Wilder fights like somebody in a street fight, who's not just trying to box you, because boxers have this thing. Another reason why boxing struggles sometimes, boxing has this thing where some boxers are good with just outpointing you. And some people like to see that, but generally fans want to see action. They want to see big punches. They want to see knockouts. And some fighters have this thing where, they'll just jab you and move around and grab you for the whole fight, and they can win like that. So Tyson Fury is one of those guys, right? He'll jab you, frustrate you, move around. For his size, he moves very well. But the thing that people don't understand is the reason he beat Vladimir Klitschko is because Vladimir Klitschko is not as aggressive, as strong, as fast, as accurate as Deontay Wilder. This guy's a different animal. He's very athletic. He does movements that boxers don't do. All right. Yes, when he gets you hurt, he gets very wild. They call him some people call him Windmill Wilder. But I just don't see Tyson Fury being able to move. And even if he's moving his head, right? I used to box when I was younger, right? And right now I do go to this little, it's not a boxing gym, but it has a lot of boxing things in it, like heavy bags, speed bags, different things like that. The kickboxing bags and different things like that. And you can move your head, right? But your torso is still going to be there. And especially for a big guy like this, right? So your torso is still going to be right there for a Deontay Wilder to windmill punch you, all right? He doesn't windmill win most of the fight, but when he gets you hurt, he's a savage. He means he's going to get you out of there. And if it takes windmills, he's going to windmill you to death. All right? 40 fights, 39 KOs. Bad boy. Tyson Fury is a bad man too. But I just, him beating Klitschko, and Klitschko was not a savage. Klitschko was very methodical. He would think a lot. Deontay Wilder is going to go in there, and he's going to be willing to risk getting himself hurt to hurt you, because he means he's going to knock you out. So I am a betting man, so I would definitely bet on Deontay Wilder. Okay, let's quickly talk about Zcash. Zcash pumped on news of a Coinbase listing. All right. Now, Zcash is definitely one of the coins that a lot of people thought would be added to to Coinbase rather easily, or one of as they're adding different altcoins. Zcash has Zcash is a little bit different from a lot of other crypto companies. It has something, the Zcash company behind it, and it has actual investors and different things like that. All right. So, and Zcash is a little bit different from other privacy coins because privacy is optional. So when you're sending these Zcash coins, when Zcash first came out I need to look a little bit deeper and refresh my information about Zcash. But when Zcash first came out, you needed something called a trusted setup, and you needed a lot of different things to send these private transactions. You needed a strong computer. You weren't just able to send these ZK at these privacy, basically the privacy feature. You couldn't just use it from anywhere. All right. And it's not mandatory. It's not automatic. So the Zcash transactions that you'll be sending to and receiving from Coinbase are not going to be anonymous. So you're not going to be able to, anonymously just go and buy, Zcash from Coinbase and send it out of your wallet and no one knows who you sent it to or what's going on. The wallet will be able to be seen. They'll be able to see how much you sent. All right. So for privacy coins like Monero and different things, I think it's going to be definitely a longer road for these things, especially with getting added to Coinbase, because Coinbase is going to try to protect themselves at all costs from any accusations of laundering or, supporting criminal enterprises or anything like that. And if they use if they allow cryptocurrencies that have automatic anonymous transactions, that opens themselves up to a lot of regulation problems. All right, cryptocurrency still isn't super clear with regulations, which is one of the reasons why, even though I think Bakkt is going to bring a little pump off of the news, because even if cryptocurrency shouldn't pump off a certain news, the market is so young that news or anybody from any kind of article without credible sources could say something, depending on what the name of the site is, or the source of the news is. Depending on what the name of that site is, it can really pump a cryptocurrency. All right, so I do think Bakkt will pump cryptocurrency some. But I do also think that Bakkt could also bring a price discovery level to Bitcoin, that could actually push the price down back to some lows. All right, so that is Zcash. We're gonna come over here to Twitter and check out one of the charts that I posted the other day. What day did I post this? Okay, so I posted this on the 25th. All right, and as you can see, I said if this blue support zone doesn't hold, 2K BTC is on the table. All right, so obviously this support zone did hold, and I said if this support zone held, we would push up to about 45.94. As we're about to see, we definitely got, after the market respected this blue support zone, we definitely got to push up into about the 4,400, close to 4,500 area. And now we're seeing the market slow down, so I'm expecting a retest of this blue zone. All right, but this was from me. The first tweet was, there's some support at 3,500 on a weekly for BTC, and depending on how we close the following week, this could be the bottom. All right, that doesn't mean we're going to go straight back to the moon, though. All right, so once we started to fall, and the way we started to fall, all right, I started to get comfortable saying, that I'm getting ready to call a bottom. Is 2K BTC still on the table? Very possible, especially if that support zone, that blue support highlighted, doesn't hold. All right, which right now is around, let's call it from 37 to about 34. All right, so I'm expecting the market to come back down. Firstly, testing 39, because there was some level of support here. I think we're going to get a little test of 39 before we strongly break down again and retest 36. If you are looking for an area to dollar cost average in every time we get these pumps and then these pullbacks, those are dollar cost average times. Those are the times when you want to look for your entries. You're just scooping up all those lows. That doesn't mean you don't rush to do this. It's about longevity. This I could it go back to 20K very soon? I think so. All right, but I personally think that a period of consolidation or sideways movement at a low price level is much more healthy, and it gives more validity to people saying, oh, we're going to 50K BTC, or if you think we're going to 50K BTC, I don't think $1,000 Bitcoin is on the table. If we're going to truly go to 50K BTC, I think more so that this is the range that the bottom could be in, or around 2,500 also. All right, 2,500, 10 times from there will put us above all-time highs. All right, so that's only a 10x from 2,500. Excuse me, which makes a lot of sense to me. All right. So let us look at the rest of the cryptocurrency market right now. And if you time this well, trading alts during these pumps is critical. I mean, it can be very good. Now, I don't think that if you weren't like really into trading, or you didn't have a passion to trade, or you wasn't learning to trade before cryptocurrencies, or even like for the last year, I wouldn't go and just jump into day trading, especially day trading. If you're going to try to trade, maybe get more sort of a conservative style and go for swings. Day trading is going to cause you to lose your cryptocurrency. I'm telling you. And it also is going to possibly get you stuck into some cryptocurrencies that you had no business buying with low volume. All right. So I know there are some people out there that are just encouraging you to just, like day trading is just something that you could just pick up. Now, if you want to learn to trade, there are different ways and different means of learning to trading, like Cryptocurrency Trading Today, which is my website. And there's other different cryptocurrency courses. I would take one from somebody who is a known cryptocurrency trader, not somebody who was telling you that trading is bad like a month ago, and now since trading is one of the ways that you can make money, one of the few ways that you can make money in this bear market, now they're picking up trading. And don't listen to those guys. They're going to cost you a lot of money. They're not going to tell you that they're losing their money, but you're going to feel yourself losing money on your end. So I would just be careful of that. What I've been advising people to do, and people some people don't want to hear this, but what I advise you to do for this is dollar cost averaging. Sit on your hands. If you are a trader, monitor the BTC chart for signs of stability. On those signs of stability, you can look for alts to get into to get those little quick 8-10%. When you get those, get out. Be satisfied with that. All right. But the best thing to do for the average people, for most people, would be the dollar cost average in. Right? Dollar cost average in. Sit on your hands. Don't trade. Learn how to trade. Right? Learn some charting and different techniques. Learn that during this downtime. Also, work on one of your other streams of income. Maybe learn how to trade Forex, or maybe start an LLC and do some online business, or learn some real estate, which I'm doing. Learn some different things. I might sound a little nasally because I was just getting over a sickness. So, learn some different things during this downtime. Work on one of your multiple ways of income. Cryptocurrency can be the thing that helps set you free. And when I say free, that's, you're always going to have to work for it, whether it's for yourself or for somebody else, but financially free. That may be one of the things, but that is not you don't want that to be your only thing. Once you make a lot of money off of cryptocurrencies, then you're going to want to park it somewhere safe. Right? Real estate, it's not, maybe start some other business or whatever. But you don't want to wait till you get to those points. You want to, at least get some material gather some material and slowly learn it. You don't have to focus your energy 100% to things outside of cryptocurrency, but maybe 20%. Maybe 30%. Focus your energy outside of something else. Pick one thing, not a bunch of things. Pick one thing. Get laser focused with that, the same way you were laser focused with cryptocurrencies. All right. So we talked about Wilder Fury. We talked about BTC. All right. I think we're going to be a little bit range bound. And get ready for people to start talking about capitulation and different things like that. So we also talked about Zcash and what that means for other privacy cryptocurrencies, and if they have a chance of getting listed to something like Coinbase. Once again, I think if the privacy aspect isn't mandatory but optional, it has a good chance. It has a chance of being listed, whether it be just through their trading platform or whether it be directly listed for purchase on Coinbase. But for now, I think Zcash, we aren't going to see any more privacy cryptocurrencies added to Coinbase for a while. All right. Until next time, guys, keep chasing that coin. Keep working on sharpening your skills. Oh, I was just checking that there. Keep working on sharpening your skills. And use this downtime to do exactly that. Sharpen your skills, guys. Constantly keep learning. If you don't keep learning, you will become stagnant, and you won't achieve what it is that you're trying to do, or whatever it is that you have achieved, you will slowly lose it. So until next time, CTC family, peace.